Welcome once again to the Night Wolf Temple. Today is Monday, February 10th, 2025, and I will be reading a card for the day for you from one of my favorite tarot decks. It is the Tabula Mundi Tarot by Meleen, and this deck is inspired by the Thoth deck by Aleister Crowley. And as you can see on the back, there's a very cool graphic, which is supposed to represent Kether in Malkuth, or the magical expression of as above, so below. And you see the duplicated image. But let's get right down to the card, because we're going to have a lot to unpack. This deck is chocked full of symbolism, full of esoteric knowledge. Okay, the card for today is the Queen of Swords. Let's unpack what's on this card. So the first thing we see is Queen of Swords, or Water of Air. And you'll see that on the card there is a female figure with a sword in her right hand, and she's holding a severed head in her left hand. Additionally, on the card, you see a cherub above her, a cherubic figure. You also see scales or balances on her wings, and on each of the scales is a coin, and in that coin is a serpent eating its own tail, the Ouroboros. And then behind her, or actually what it looks like, is she's seated on a tripod, which is a reference to the Oracle of Delphi, who would be seated upon a tripod such as that. I think the sword and severed head is probably a reference to Judith and Holofernes, if you're familiar with the painting of Judith and Holofernes. The story is that Judith was a Jewish widow and Holofernes was an Assyrian general. And to save her people, she snuck into his tent at night and cut off his head. So a lot